It's Mirage, it's Boom, and it's Sharks going blow for blow to see who will be moving into that grand final and taking that coveted one-map advantage into the best of 5.
Yeah. You are correct, Mundo, my friend. Boom and Sharks. You can see the GG.bet odds up there at the top, but for you, just pay attention to this here pistol round. Suplex and company looking onward towards the A site. Cello in deep, Shiz in deep as well. Straight up 2-on-5 with Yell firing on from the catwalk. And look at this, a little bit of a blender. Not a blunder yet. JNT securing a frag there. Wow, big shots from Phelps coming in from the top of stairs. 2-on-3.
Yeah, that kill from Phelps has complicated things. It was going to be a bomb plant, but it gets stalled out, and in a blink of an eye, boom, they get back in with a round. That would have been a 3-on-3 post plant. That would have been Sharks with a chance, but a quick tap from Phelps throws a bit of caution to the wind, and boom, just push in as the smokes fade. Pistol for them, and Sharks, no bomb plant, so not expecting the force.
Or potentially anything being purchased up over here on the side of Sharks.
Oh, quite the eco.
Well, real gamers use space to jump.
That's actually...
We don't need no scroll wheel chump. I think that's what we can all agree on.
What about having both bound? What do you feel about that, Harry?
At that point, though, like, why are you hamstringing yourself by adding even more risk with it on the scroll wheel when you're just going to use space all the time anyway? And you tell yourself, yeah, I'll use scroll wheel to B-hop. How often do you B-hop?
Every round.
Yeah, all right, Hugo. I always remember you, Foon Jr. over here.
Foon Jr. More like Buffoon Jr.
I'm calling Asia.
Oh, slam dunk!
Guys done, or?
Just getting started, Hugo.
Oh, yay.
No, he's not in these teams.
Oh. Well, Grenade's doing significant amount of damage in that round. But you don't want to be a chump. That's why you should vote. In the chat now, 1 for Boom, 2 for Sharks. What's it going to be? Hugo just dabbed, everyone. Feel like everyone needed to know that as well as while we're on the...
prove that.
I can. I actually have multiple cameras set up around a studio, believe it or not, with infrared vision turned on, so...
Shame they're not recording the trace, because that would be great evidence. But right now, the only evidence is what Sharks are providing. It's kills, all from Suplex with a Galil. 4 in the round. Can he hound down the ace? No.
Leo ain't about to share his spotlight.
And why would he?
Oh, a nice almost ace suplex. Would be a shame if anyone... Oh, I actually got it. Sharks get their first on the board. And when there's Sharks on the board, you ain't playing ball. That's the age-old saying.
Like the cutting board? What kind of board are we putting a shark on?
Like a
fillet board?
Like a dart board.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty morbid, actually.
Sounds kind of gross.
I don't ever do that, needless to say.
Yeah, if you ever come across a shark and you just don't know what else to do with it, don't put it on your dartboard that you may or may not have.
I tried to put them together and then I realized that would be sharpboard, and then that's like, that's a very different different thing.
Yeah, charcuterie board, of course. That's not a sharp board. Slightly different. You're a disgusting little man. Hugo, Hellboy. No, wait, wrong one. Harry, Hellboy, Byron. There we go.
There we go. That's better. Bolt's here. Looking to be the Lord Byron of this round. And boy, oh boy, not quite dishing out poetry yet, but he is in with 1. Not able to get the follow-up. There is the response from Yell to leave this in the advantage of Boom. The Suplex has quickly reclaimed it into a 2-on-2. He's been very, very good at this as Suplex. Bomb now going down.
Bomb now. Down now.
Retake now. On now. Yell now. Gone now. Shiz now. 1 now.
Yes. Shiz now. The 1 now, potentially. Now.
No. Now.
Oh, SMP9 now in with 1, but Lucan Now the man to keep an eye on. 2 on the board for Sharks.
Ow.
And we're in the here and the now.
You're in the now.
Is that like a horror book Harry's writing?
The now.
Here in the now.
It's like a prequel to the Bye Bye Man.
So that was like a book
That film was
summarizing.
trash.
It was absolute garbage.
I'm glad you agree.
Absolutely terrible.
You reference it a lot. I'm getting a little worried.
Yeah, but because it's bad, you know, like there's a lot of things that you reference ironically, and then they just become part of like your everyday. And that's what that is.
Ain't that right, Trace?
No.
How many phrases have you started saying ironically, and then you realize that actually you just use them all the time, and now now you're your own worst enemy?
Ow.
Now.
Yeah, actually, I can.
Look at this hall.
I can relate there. Did Cello not know they were eco? He's forced. Everyone else is USPs. He's got to kill 5, or it's really not worth it. And he's trapped in jungle by the smoke.
Well, this is going about according to plan.
Yeah.
Yell?
Yell? Oh, dear. Okay. Yells won't save you now. Nice shots from Shiz, but bomb in middle is the only worry, the only danger. The fact that he's now got an AK with a player in lower. Uh-oh, indeed. Leo is in window, and the man on the ramp should be able to lock this one in. Shiz is walking to his death, and now he knows it. 3-2-2. But this ain't Dota. It's instead Sharks taking a lead.
Dota, you say?
Yeah.
That was
some of the agents.
That was actually Hugo's first esport.
Dota?
Never played it. Actually, no, sorry. I downloaded it. I played 15 minutes. My game crashed. I uninstalled it.
Ah.
I was always attracted to Pudge, but I mean like in playing Pudge because I was a big Blitz main. Blitzcrank.
What is Pudge?
He's like a big. He's like a big.
Oh, he's a hero or
fat dude, and he like throws his hook out, and it's pretty cool.
Roadhog.
Yeah, like Roadhog, basically. Like, yeah, Roadhog is basically based on Pudge.
Ah, so like Spider-Man.
Yeah, kind of, you know, like.
Oh wait, like Spoderman. There we go. That's more probably appropriate.
yes. Peppo think.
Yes, go on.
Monka.
Well, you guys have lost your minds. Me, you're probably wondering how I got here in between these two fellas. Good thing I'm not. I'm on the end of the desk.
Stay there.
Now for Sharks. Slow crawl here towards the A site. It's going to be one of those explosion plays. Minute left on the clock, just ticking past. 3 deep here. We've got guns everywhere. Guns galore, even.
Oh, CZ on Yell, doesn't find anything, and now the rest of the gang explode out from the palace. I don't know how Exit goes down the ladder, gets past the man underneath, and then just shoots him in the side of the head. That's wild how that ends up going down like that. Then follows up with a kill into jungle, and already Sharks, they're in with this round. Bolts can't do anything but try and hold on to the M4.
Because he had to go. He had to exit. Four to 2 now. Bolts sort of ADing idly over here towards the B site. Well, Suplex is nuts. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's one
this
thing we've
Bolts that
learned
gets
from this.
screwed.
Nice. Look at this. Doesn't even realize. Look, sees the barrel, doesn't realize. Here's the shots. 180's Cello, man. That's did he hit the ladder or something?
Yeah,
like,
that's
so inaccurate.
That's a bit of an awkward one, right? Like, you don't really know how that happens to Cello. But it did, and we all saw it.
These are facts.
Yep. So, would you guys say Mirage is a flat map?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. By definition.
But I mean,
Oh, no.
there's layers to Mirage.
Yeah, we've already done this though, Trace, haven't we? Surely every map is a vertical map by the standards that you're working
No, well, I mean, the standards that you're working with are pretty low. So,
yeah, why did I agree to get signed up with you two?
well, at least
Oh.
get a little hairy out here.
Into this now, Hugo Byron. Little did he know that would be the last time he ever showed his face around here ever again. And Lucan, he's trying to save face with a bit of a spree here once that bomb is down. In with one. Suplex nicks the CT kill away, and bolts his deagle. Does land a nice shot there. But he's not going for this, as demonstrated by the fact that he's not going for this. 5 on the board for Sharks, and Bolt's just looking to do damage with his deagle. The bomb might wreck him, and yeah, it does. So 5 on the board for Sharks, but now that investment's ready to come through again for Boom, and we're going to get to see that AWP on the back of Yell. He was a real treat to watch on Inferno, like he really was. It was like a nice vintage Yell. And I'm hoping we can see a little bit more of that here come to life on Mirage.
Hugo, give us a vintage Yell. Like with 2 L's, not just one.
Oh,
man.
No, and if it's vintage, it has to be like old like radio voice, like, no, or something like that, you know? Yours.
It's pretty vintage, old as they come.
That's an old Yell right there. That's an old Yell.
Well, we're going to put this one down like Old Yeller itself and get back into the action. Sharks with a fast A play. Got guns out for Boom. Shiz above the balcony, but not for long. Put down 6 feet under. Suplex spraying and spamming that smoke. Phelps with his knife out. No one on the A site. No info. No reason to believe the CT was clear, but he does it anyway, and he will pay the price. Price that the rest of Boom don't want to pay. They're going to save instead. Get out alive with the guns, but not with the round. 6 up for Sharks. No Boom to be found.
Yeah, Sharks looking pretty crispy right here. Things looking according to plan. You guys want to talk about vintage Yells? Well, I got one for you. Ready for this?
Hit us.
Boom! Headshot!
That was actually a very good rendition of that.
Wow. I think I blew a gasket on that one, fellas.
You nailed that, man. Like, you even got, like, the little voice tremors and everything.
Inflection there. It's all about the inflection of detail.
Yeah, man.
Yell's
They call
so
you
fast.
Ben Afflection, actually, with how good that
Ben Afflection. Well, that's actually my other stage name, Bent Afflection.
Oh.
Of course.
Look at this.
Even fall on stage, Trace.
Interpretive dance.
Yeah.
I'm a dancer in my off time. Now, what kind of dancing? Leave that up to the imagination.
Plus, Trace is also good at magic tricks. Like, he can make an eggplant disappear, and I think that is just...
Yeah. Well, ever since I saw you, do that with that cucumber, that was really my inspiration. Actually, I think it was like multiple cucumbers.
You come by.
Yeah, and I can eat so many of them because they're basically just water, so it's very, very healthy.
Yeah.
And you know, like, people swallow swords. Well, swallowing a cucumber is comparatively easier.
That's sharp.
Because it's not, you're not meant to eat swords, but you are meant to eat, well, you're not meant to, no one tells you have to eat cucumbers, but, why not?
Oh, Harry, at least cut them up, man.
Why? What's the point in that? When you can get it all done in one. Leo Drunky with a P90. Look at this, right? Look at this bike. Hang on a moment. Show me Leo. Show him to me. Please. Please show me Leo.
No. How about no?
There he is. Look, this is why they didn't want to show him, because he's just staring into a wall, and we want to watch the kills, but Leo charging in with the P90. Oh, there it is. It gets up in the face, but it's only good for one. The AWP dropped, and there's the short wrap from Lucan. 3-on-3 as this B site falls into the hands of Sharks. Phelps is the only man who can have anything to say, and they don't know that he's here. He could stop the bomb plant, but he doesn't. No. He doesn't. He shows mercy. Why on earth has he done that? And now... Oh, they deal with him. They get rid of Phelps. The bomb plant comes in, and Sharks, they've got B. They've got a 3-on-2. They haven't got the bomb down yet. That's given a little bit of time here to Boom to work with. Words are hard, okay?
For a second, you sounded like you were doing like one of those auctions.
5, 25, 30. I got a 45.
I got 30 on the man on the back. 40. I got 50. Can I hit 50? Can I hit 60 on the man on the back? Oh, now 30 coming in from the front. And now this is it. Just going in with the big D play. Running in with the deagle, but not good for exit. And that there is the round for Sharks. 7 on the board.
Lovely stuff.
That's all right. Where'd that little burst of energy come from?
Oh, I'm just full of energy, man. I don't want this series to end, man. I wish this was the best of 5.
Well, it might be. You never know, right? Sharks, they win this one. They put Boom down lower. Boom. repeat their victory against Havan, get back up into the grand finals. Sharks with the map advantage. That is a world we live in, Harry. That is a reality that could be our reality, or vice versa.
Which is also known as an alternate reality. Sort of like alternative facts. It's just not real.
Or alternate attacks, even.
Yes.
They're real.
Oh, no, wait, yeah, they are. Oh. Lucan down here in Connector. He's got teammates with him. And they're trying to throw an alternate attack into this round with a con and ramp split. The con men moving into position. Lucan, joined by Leo. He will be reprising his role in Catch Me If You Can. Goes into the window, and they do catch him, because they can. Phelps with that kill. And now J&T looking for Cello.
Oh, boy. What could possibly go wrong right there? Lucan somehow pulls 2 out of that one before he's taken out by Phelps, and it's just exit with a minute left. Everyone, especially the German speakers, a Gesundheit is in order. Maybe even a bless you there for young Hugo Byron as he sneezes off camera, and we watch exit try to sneeze on top of Boom. And that's just not going to be the outcome of the round. Boom go up to 3. Albeit they've had to put everything they've got into it. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Oh.
Why did you two not break eye contact throughout that entire thing? I felt a lot more intimate than it was meant to. Yell, he's got the AWP over here in middle. And there is another AWP in play, this time in the hands of J&T. He's boosted up down at ramp to try and catch a player crossing, but no player crossed. I feel like I'm outside the club right now, you know?
A set piece for Sharks. Grouping back up in spawn. Lucan watching the flank, but no one aggressive for Boom. They're just gambling. Waiting. 3 at least leaning A. Shiz is going to drop a smoke to try and buy him some room on the bench. Smoke on the molly. Cello with a lot of room. They don't even expect it. They don't even check it. They think it's clear. Thanks to the fire, it's been put out, and they've been lit up. Only 2 Ts left up. Lucan with a spray. He's so good at getting multiple kills out of nowhere. Exit drops out the balcony. We know what he can do in that position, and now the plant can be allowed. Lucan's got to cross first. The smoke's faded. A little fearful of that fact. He's going aggressive with the AWP. Forget the plant. They want the kills. 30 seconds, though. Can't do this forever, and Bolts is moving in through CT.
Yeah. Now you've gotten yourself into a real pickle. Not to be confused with PKL. 18 seconds left on the clock. They've waited out a bomb plant here, and they've tried to net themselves another frag. They're going to drop the bomb down. That's going to cost Lucan his life. He was already really low, and now with no time remaining, Bolts in the right place at the right time, wielding the right weaponry.
I have to question what made them decide that while getting peeked by someone, that out of all those 30 seconds was the opportune time to get the bomb down. You know, I think at that point, like, you've already committed to the fight. Exit should have been looking for Bolts down here in CT. Trying to tap to bait the peek, I guess, but with 8 seconds left, that's very, very risky. And so that one falls apart, which is a bit of a shame to see, because it looked like a very, very nice recovery.
Just punch your camera, man?
Yeah, I just saw that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't need any of that around here, Mr. Leahy.
Oh, Leo gonna do something cheeky. Surely you're not ready for this, but Phelps is. He is ready for it.
Yeah, that was close. Yell takes a shot, the player in top middle. Just barely misses exit.
Desperation B play here. Man down, limited util. Smoke in the window, just trying to keep that info away, but Boom have 2 in connector watching mid. No one coming up cap for Sharks. Not yet, at least. Now, if Sharks get these B kills and they can get a plant in, they probably will put it in for Cat to help Suplex out in the post plant. Right now, he is offering nothing but patience. Sharks need these kills, and they need them now. Flashes not getting lined up. Everyone's grouped deep in apartments. They can probably bounce one out the window. Molly on the car as well. 2 of them available. And they got to go now. Bolt's already spotting the cross. Phelps waiting for the flash. Bolt's fighting first. He can't follow up. Exit will get him, though. And Suplex dropped in middle. They don't check for Phelps. And he drops the bomb. The AWP can't trade. And things are falling apart right now for Sharks. No guns, no fights getting offered up. And JNT just walking to his death. Cello wasn't even trying to retake. He was just going to grab the AK at the top of mid. That confident that Boom were going to close out the 3-on-1 inside of B. And boy, that's exactly what they do. Again, a strong start for Sharks, but Boom creeping back into our crosshairs.
There's the music that we wanted to hear. Timeout coming through now for the Sharks. Used to be that you'd think they were swimming circles around Boom Esports, but that might not be the case anymore. You can see the difference here. Phelps 15-9. In the crowd now. Proud now.
Yeah, you've got to be, right? Like, this is a lot of resilience from Boom to get back into this game. And Sharks, I'm already seeing some kind of like signs of what happened towards the end of Inferno, right? Like where the plays, they kind of slow down a bit, and in amongst all that cautiousness that they're trying to show, it opens up room for Boom to pop off. I feel like as well, you could tell whenever the confidence starts to get diminished by how many times JNT is last alive. It seems like a bit of a tenuous link, but keep your eyes peeled.
Yell, very fast reactions on this AWP. We've seen it before, and we might just see it again, because Sharks are grouped up on A once again. Smoke down on top of the molly. They try and use the gap to peek. Yell will overflick on that one, but flashing himself back in, or back out rather, goes towards Ticket instead. Shiz has balcony locked and loaded. He's been here quite a lot. Sharks have been ready for this position, but with pistols, there's limited expectations. Neo coming in through connector. That's being watched by Cello with support from the window. Cello not needed. Phelps gets the shot. Yell drops off after one, spotting another. Exit with a kill. And that's something at least for Sharks, but he hasn't even got the gun out. Yell gets deeked from JNT. There's a chance after all for these pistols to light up the server. And JNT is just delivering right now. Last alive, but he might just survive. It's a one-on-one and Bolton spawn.
Yeah, he's going back to ramp. Is this going to be a B-side rotate? It's got to be at this point, right? Begins that now, all the way through T-spawn. Bolts has cleared out A, and he knows that this man is no longer here. So he himself begins teetering towards that B site. And now it's a race against time. The marathon man of JNT running around the world, just running the entire way versus Bolts, sneaking in shorter distance. Not a sprint, it's a marathon, and that bomb now going down, but Bolts is here, and he's here quietly. JNT not aware, and so Bolts does get the better of him. It's 6 on the board for Boom as they recover that one, but considering that that was just a deagle round for Sharks, that gets very, very close, down from a 2-on-5 to a 1v1.
Just excellent kills for JNT. Shiz needs to get off the balcony, man. As much as I love that position, they are wrecking him there right now, and JNT's wrecking everyone. Bolts makes the perfect call there. He immediately clears out A, right? The timing certainly helps him. As soon as JNT hits ramp, Bolts comes out from CT. So he goes, well, no one's here, and he was just here. So that only leaves really one place, and he walks the entire way knowing he has the time in his favor. Molly on, or smoke on the molly. Drop by Cello, he's going to use the gap to fight, but he loses his life, and Yell responds quickly. They flash through the smoke. Leo doesn't realize, but he immediately takes him down once Yell jumps up. This is a mess. Phelps supporting from short, and Sharks a man up.
But that's the bomb. This kill needs to come in. Exit has just saved the entire round with that trade because it really did hang in the balance. If he doesn't get that kill, even if Phelps just plays it a bit more passively, then that round was out the window. Well, not out the window, but very, very tricky for Sharks to navigate, right? Even with a man up in a 3-on-2 with a bomb under CT control in mid, that could have got out of hand. So they're able to get it all back under control. They put 8 on the board, and boom, that money has run out here in the last round of the half.
Oh no, Harry, it's happening again. The P90, it's back in play. Sharks going for a B1, surely. 5 players in the apartments, top mid smoke as well, just to keep Boom a little bit interested. And players are boosting up for the catwalk as well. Phelps is pushed under. He's going to get denied by Exit. Not a lot of info off of that kill, right? They have B apartments, but that doesn't tell you it's an execute. But the smokes will.
Leo is in the site, and because they turn to check for him, it actually gets Bolts killed. The P90 coming alive, and then promptly dying out again, like it should. As now it's all left onto Shuz in a 1v4. Deegs out for the boys, but he's not able to find anything. Sharks, they 9-6 that first half of play. This game is still very, very close, but Boom are currently on the back foot. Stick around, because the second and possibly final half of this series comes up in just a moment.
In the field, realized I could make it. Sacrificed all my time towards greatness. Been alone in the dark, isolated. And my dreaming isn't real, what separates me. I never know, it's coming my way, yeah. Cold out of stone, stay out of my lane, yeah. Leave me alone, this is my moment. Finally found what lights up my fire. When I'm taking it home, I'm stepping it up to another level. Time moving faster than ever before. They don't really know about honesty, but they don't really grow. Honestly, I cannot be stuck constantly. Consciously is a part of me. And I'll never know what's coming my way. Yeah, cold out of stone, stay out of my lane. Yeah, leave me alone. This is my moment. Finally found what lights up my fire.
And we're back with more ESL Pro League Season 12. We are right here, well within this group, well within the playoff bracket itself. And obviously, the Sharks want to go on into the grand finals. But first, we need to see what Boom Esports has brought to the table. Here on Mirage, things have been a little bit topsy-turvy, but we're here to bring it to you. Harry, Hugo, more so them than myself.
And more so Harry than me. Take this pistol round away.
Yes, Harry, take it away.
Okay.
Don't give it back.
All right.
Ever.
I like that. I like that.
Missed the window, Molly, by the way.
All right, Hugo, keep it down.
All right, hall monitor.
Passes.
You sound like Monsters
Mike
Inc. lady. Yeah,
Wazowski.
suplex, though.
Oh.
Checking their paperwork, and he's doubled up over towards short. There's a pistol kill as well, and all across the board, everything has come up in favor of Sharks. Now, Shuz. Oh, another dink as well. Even more damage downrange onto J&T. But with 18 points of health, you're asking a lot for a man with not much in this round, and that's 10 on the board for Sharks as they get that pistol round locked on in.
Yeah, suplex, the man right there. And you can just sort of feel it.
The man, not any man.
The man.
The man.
Watch this.
This was sick. CZ and a pistol. Ooh. Naughty stuff.
So, sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt, Harry. Please carry on.
It's cool, man. I appreciate that you guys doing your bit, your 10%, and I can pick up the rest.
Yeah, and we've kind of voluntold you.
Voluntold me, yeah. I like that word. That's a good one. I'm stealing that.
Well, I stole it from the army, so there's that. Also, there's only one thief in the army, and everybody else is just trying to get their stuff back. Imagine that. That's all deep for y'all, though. Welcome back, everybody. Hey there, Delilah. Right here live on ESL Pro League Season 12. Harry, take it away.
Yeah, Phelps has gone through this con smoke. It's not gone up onto the stairs, but they're very, very aware. They deal with it. And it's Shuz to dig down the next. Chased down by Leo down here in middle. Exit crossing with someone. Almost like a boat in the nighttime.
Almost like taking a shiz in the night. Ah, you guys are pathetic.
So Hugo, have you mustered up the courage to come in with any choice words right now?
Anything, really, actually.
I thought you were doing this half, Harry.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the Harry Show. Live, right here from Brighton Beach.
Featuring Harry Russell.
It's kind of like the Truman Show, but not as funny and not as real. J&T down here at the ramp. Exit holding mid, only up against these pistols, so it's nice, it's easy, it's clean, it's everything you want it to be for Sharks as they reach double the digits that of Boom. 12 on the board. And here comes that first investment for Boom. Their chance now to start to get this game ticking back over in their favor.
Yeah, better now than never, I guess, right? Like, this is quite the comeback they've got to perform. It was 12-10 when they started going flawless and pulled 6 rounds out of nowhere to close Inferno. This is 12-6. The odds stacked even further against them. But if there were any team to do it, would it be Boom? I don't know. We'll find out. Back to middle for 2. Couple outside the A site. We've got Yell patrolling the B apartments. He can come in lower later. We got the boost up on B. Leo getting aggressive. It's not the P90 though this time. It's the M4 and all his grenades gone in a flash. Lucan goes back to Con, but that could give up ramp as Boom have players waiting behind the smokes.
Look at all the attention that they brought over to that side of the map, too.
They're scared of a B play after they lose a player there, but they have no reason to be because Boom are actually set up default everywhere.
They actually have a guy AFK right now. He's just kind of hanging out in spawn.
Watching Palace, you know, as you do. Lucan, the fade.
Pivotal part in the map, actually. Lucan good for 1. And it's Cello to sort of lasso it back down, bring it back down to earth. Like you might do the moon sometimes. Big Molotov there, Yell. Landing right at the feet of J&T, and ultimately is able to take him out. Meanwhile, the bomb will be planted on A. So all of this is an absolute waste.
Yeah, And Suplex, he's about to realize that one, calling for exit. He does get the kill. Now a little bit incentivized are Sharks. Bomb plant for the connector and short as well. Cello needs to be careful of that. There could be a B rotate from that position, but Exit's coming through market side and is being loud about it. They're going to hear this rotation. And they can play off the bomb now. They can play in the jungle, drop window to connector, jump up on short if they want. There's so many options for Boom. Phelps is going to play the flash, set his teammate up as well. Sharks, they figured it out, but do they know where that second man is? They know at least one has to be over here. Cello getting cleared. Suplex low, but he hits the shot immediately. Phelps now in the clutch, does trade back, but the bomb's been smoked. He's spraying it. Sharks on the stick. Exit on the defuse. Phelps can't get the headshot and only tagging, nothing more. It's Sharks with a defuse. Wow. That is one hell of a way to lose a round.
That is a back-breaking round right there if you're Boom. That one was all but in the bag.
2 on 4.
Yeah, and that's the thing, the way that, you know, Great White stalk their prey in the wild is they go down beneath them, they come up with the element of surprise, and they snatch them from the bottom. And that's kind of what happened here, you know, sneak into the site and then just snatch it away right from underneath the nose of Phelps. He wasn't able to find it. Defuse in for Sharks, and that is heartbreaking for Boom. That was their chance to start to recover. Now, they do have another investment, and it comes down to a 1v1, but because those first 3 rounds were pretty clean, there's still money here for Sharks. There's still the full investment, regardless of the outcome. Suplex bypassing Phelps in mid. That sets him up for 1, but now Phelps can trade. And so we're immediately back into a 4-on-4. The aggression coming in from Sharks. And you understand, you know, why Leo's aggressing in through the apartments, trying to get that information, trying to be one step ahead, what with all the chaos that's being caused in mid. But all it's done is open up an avenue for Boom. Sharks have stacked B in response to losing Leo and Apps, and the A site now belongs to Boom.
This is identical as the previous round, right? Shark, Leo getting aggressive in B, dying. Sharks getting scared they're going to lose B and over-rotating there. Now, it did work out. They won a 2-on-4 on the retake when this happened last, but X has been spotted. And, well, here's that ever-coveted 2-on-4. I have not got my money on this one, though, for Sharks. Orp up in the retake. Bomb isn't down yet, right? It does have to cross, or it could just go default. And that's probably the play. They have players in CT covering that one. And yeah, Leo needs to stop pushing B. That's back-to-back rounds. Boom ready for it both times. And he's been punished by these slow T sides. Sharks looking to get away with a save, but Boom don't want to make it easy on them. Already sent in Phelps.
Yeah, this AWP might do a lot for him going forward. I mean, they are sitting just 3 rounds from greatness. Greatness, synonymous with Harry Russell and his opinions and views therein. So, Harry, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree that the aggression there, you know, like you go aggressive in mid, that's fine. You go aggressive in Apps, and I would have loved to have just seen Leo be like, yeah, I'm deep Apps, but I can just hold in the kitchen, you know, and wait to see if anyone comes my way. Because the beauty of doing something like that when you're in a 4-on-4 is then you enable a AAA setup because you have a deep Apps player. But instead, he tries to push the boat out and gets too aggressive. Luckily enough, in this round here, J&T has opened it up with an AWP kill onto Yell down through mid. Now, there is still Phelps aggressing while the rest of Boom set up for an A play. And once again, this is like a pretty heavy B-side lean for Sharks. They just take the fight in mid. That's a really nice little combo. They flash it, they triple peek him. No hope for Phelps, but no help for Lucan either, as he's dropped behind triple.
Boom have the A site, but already starting to run drive utility, dropping into the smoke to allow for the plant. Cello will back up into ramp and suplex with a spam. Oh boy, it almost connects. Almost gets that killing blow. Everyone coming for CT now for Sharks except Suplex, still trapped in jungle. Bolts, he sees the shadow, he knows something's up, calling for the last flash. All they can rely on, he needs many kills, and he's already got the first, doubling down for Bolts, jumping on top of the bin, exit, desperation, and Suplex is now stuck alone, overwhelmed by Shiz. That's Boom in a 3-on-4, turning it around themselves. It's not just Sharks who can win those disadvantaged positions, and now the money is Sharks going to start to bottom out.
scary, man. It feels like Sharks have a real problem when it comes to closing these games out, right? They've got no issue getting almost all the way there. But no one remembers the guys who get almost all the way there. Molly into connector. Lucan's going to peek through it, and Yell reaps the reward. Collects a free kill here in this anti-eco, and another follow-up for Phelps means that mid is firmly locked in for Boom. And this one's done. It's 9 on the board for Boom.
Well, Suplex, you know what, buddy? I want to believe, and I know the truth is out there. But the truth is, you didn't have much of a shot in that round, especially towards the latter stages.
Man, when Boom are up against these dangerous scorelines, it looks like when they come alive, they're really looking confident right now. And Sharks back in with a buy eco until they start to ring rounds together. Will Boom allow that? Phelps is having quite the game. 24 kills, only matched by Suplex and Lucan on the other side above 20. Yao boosted on the ramp peak, sees nothing, no one crosses. 3 in the A site as well for Sharks, really stacked deep. Suplex with the smoke on short, they give up middle. Boom have been winning all the fights there, so Sharks don't want anything to do with it. And will be aggression for Leo. He's fallen back safe with the smoke ready. Jumping and spotting. Set piece towards A for Boom. Well, not really the set piece, but grouping players in the Palace. They have mollies to clear out under, push exit into a compromised position. Flash and the Molotov. He's going to smoke it off. It will work, just about. Bit of a gap to hide in, but he could lose his life to the spam. Bolt isn't going to commit. They've only heard one player. Bolt runs back, leaving Yell there with the orb, hoping someone re-aggresses in anticipation that Palace is clear. It is not. Boom, they take the bomb back out of A.
Yeah, where's Cello right now? I think he's over in the underpass. Yeah, moving back up in towards B. So this looks like a B split with Yell and Bolt selling this this A fake.
Oh,
we have forced a rotation out of Suplex, especially with exit burning to death. Leo's even rotating away as well. This round might be done.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yell just, actually, no. They've gone back. They've gone back in now. Leo realizes they deal with 1 over at A, and they've been given a 4-on-4 because of it. But now that they lose Leo, this might just have to be a save for Sharks.
Leo loves jumping into angles, doesn't he, right? He's trying to avoid bullets, but he maybe would have got that kill to Cello instead, only dinking as he hits the ground.
And that's the thing about that sort of play style, right? It either pays off, you know, in spades, or you just start at a disadvantage regardless.
Yeah, and Exit getting caught from that molly under as well. Like, that's just very weird. He already smoked the last Molotov, and so, you know, he's scared that they're splitting him on ramp at the same time. But, yeah, I don't have an answer for that. Like, you got mollied under, you're still trying to play it. You've got to move away. You've got to take the fight on ramp if it is there, and it wasn't. Oh, dear. Saves do come through. 3 guns for Sharks. Some weirdness going on, like here, yeah, you know, maybe you're just hoping for the best, but you know, that's a real risk when you're on 30 health. And you had 2 more teammates on A as well to help him out, to fight if he did die, but you can't trade a Molotov. Bottom line, double orb now for Sharks. Is that the solution to their problems?
Molotov for Molotov leaves the world on fire, Hugo. Everyone knows that one.
That's what they always say. Oh, back to the B boost. It's not Leo this time. It's Lucan up and above. Bolt is already deep. Okay.
Well, that's nice. All right. Lucan. What a way to take an advantage. Peeks with the smoke and then just plucks one through it. Now, there is these 2 players slowly, but also surely making their way over towards the catwalk. However, this is finally a situation where one of these gambles looks like it's going to pay off for Sharks. They've got a lot of bodies over at B. Still, though, no one's even considering short. Finally, Lucan will, and he's here just being the savior for Sharks. J&T, these AWPs are doing it all right now. 3 kills between them all. Yell replies with another. Only AWPs have killed in the round, and finally, Cello puts a stop to that. Still, more bodies move in to reinforce this site. Cello has his work cut out for him, and Lucan delivering another. This man's AWP is not to be messed with. And Cello finished off at the end, out of ammo. Suplex there to reap the reward. It's 14 on the board for Sharks.
Yeah, great shots from Lucan and J&T there as well. Poor Leo, he peeks into Yell, gets obliterated by the passive apps play, but Boom walking into quite the stack there. Sharks fast on the rotates. They've been burned before by fakes, but this was not one of them, and they find 14 off the back of it, keeping themselves in this map and series. Felt like Boom were creeping back into control, and they might still be, but Sharks giving it another go. J&T gets out of there alive. Smoke on the molly. Doesn't give you much of a gap to play around. Very high up on the stairs. Yell waiting for Biap's aggression, but nothing to be shown this time for Sharks. Still leaning 3 on A. Leo flashes the mid-peak for Suplex. He sees nothing and backs out. Boom go back towards an A side. Execute by the looks of things. They've got the smokes for it. Might be a retake scenario for Sharks right now. Lucan with no util in the site. He's the only man committing to this to the bitter end. How many players can he take down with him, or will he escape through the CT spawn when he sees a smoke start to land? He's on a nice little off angle here. The players coming from the Palace could make that problematic.
Yeah, especially since no one was watching the connector and mid-control was not in Sharks' hands. They've got to be a little bit weary of it. However, it's all come together here with 40 seconds left on the clock. 3 players alive for Boom. Still no bomb plant. They've barely made it past Tetris, barely made it off the ramp. Yellow holds for the fight here and towards jungle, but now we've got a little bit of a stalemate. There it is. Ooh. The ice is broken. And while I say that, it comes down to a 2-on-2.
Oh, Suplex could deny this. They tap, they try and bait the peak, and Suplex does win out the engagement, leaving it on Shuz. 1v2, the money in a bit of a rough spot for Boom, up against what could be 15 if they don't win this round, and there's only 8 seconds, so Shuz, he needs this CT player gone, and he's not able to deliver the killing blow. 15 on the board for Sharks. Map, series, and grand final point on the line, just one away from locking in a series victory here to send them to that grand final with the 1 map advantage over Boom. Now that would be unreal for Sharks. And that's the thing, that round victory comes at such a great timing. Like, look at the investment for Boom. They've got an AWP, 2 AKs and 2 Deagles. A little bit of utility, but not enough to throw some of these fakes that they've been throwing in. And so Sharks, the time is now. It is this round, right? If you were ever gonna do it, this is the round you want to do it in.
Crunch time. Up against 15. Boom. What do you got for us? They're going towards B. Phelps is up cap, but Lucan's already removed him. Cello coming in from lower, and Lucan escapes connector safely. Exit will come and support, but he doesn't need it. Lucan doubles down. Exit joins the fray, and this is all falling apart at the seams. Boom. Only 2 deaths away from back down to that consolidation final. Back down to Havan Liberty. Sharks trying to send him there. Yell and Shuz, all that remains here for Boom. And Lucan, he wants more. He's nearing a 30 bomb. Almost undoable at this point, assuming the map ends in this round. He's got to get 3 more, and only 2 on the plate. But he'll take that anyway. Shuz moving up. Con does get the shot. That's opened up A. J&T pushed back with the AWP. Sharks, no mistakes can be afforded to be made.
Yeah, Yell waiting for this peak. Leo sneaking his way over to Cat. This man is not intimidated. He often just likes to take these gunfights, and so he's being very, very patient. A bit of an uncharacteristic showing, as he doesn't want to give up this lead, not at this scoreline, right? You want to keep this 4-on-2 ticking and reap the rewards. It's all onto Yell, who does open up with 1. 1v3, and there he is, put in the ground. Sharks lock in a grand final matchup. They move on through.